Hey, Mark. That was the second shot, and I feel okay now. Dental surgery? Jesus, man. Whew, that's rough. Good luck with that. How's everybody doing today? What are you guys working on? Hey, Marshall. What's up, Kim? Coins in a fountain. Not yet, but keep checking. Was that in some movie or something? Hey, Deacon. Thanks, Deacon. I'm feeling okay. Hey guys, I'm feeling okay after the second vaccine now. I had a really rough night where I was super fluish, like worse than really I've ever had it. Um, Guitar school, yeah. And it went away, so thank God. I'm back. I feel like I'm better. My RNA has that Fauci sauce in it now. And just keep, hearing this voice in my head like minimum wage laws are great. Education is a human right. Don't know where it came from. It's just. Thanks, Marie. Mark, I can see both comments, but I'm reading mostly the YouTube ones to encourage people to migrate to youtube.com/MarbinMusic. Supposedly, good you felt something. They say it means it's working. It certainly is working. I mean, it felt a lot like being poisoned, but hey, you only live once, right? I'm not going to start being picky about drugs now. We're coming to BB's again, Marie, to St. Louis. By the way, Columbus, Ohio people, we only have 15 tickets left for the show. I should play something for you guys. Here's All of Me, a song you've never heard me play before. What day? It's gonna be in June. I forget exactly, but I'll post a link soon. We didn't get a ticket link yet, but it will sell out because it's limited seating. I think actually all of our shows coming up are gonna sell out. There we go. brother heard you play Misty and then heard other jazz guys play it. And oh, my brother heard you play Misty. Gotcha. You didn't call me your brother. My brother heard you play Misty, heard other people play it, and then he said that your version was the best one. I won Vigo's Brother Award. Fuck yeah. That's how you do it, one by one. I appreciate that, Vigo. Caught you last night. I assume you were playing outside your apartment. I was, sounding like you were on a flight path of the airport. Heard a few jets. Yeah, there's O'Hare kind of. It's on the way. You want a fan in Brazil. Fuck yeah, Dino. See, one at a time. That's all it takes. Just winning hearts. I appreciate it.
Illinois
I just
homeowners.
watched. Play Misty for me. I hear you, Keith. Thank you, Santiago. play Dream a Little Dream. Soul vaccination. Did Fauci bite you? I don't even know a single. He was never one of my guys, I guess. That's kind of. That's how he would play that. Do not do it. Yeah. Let's see. Somebody has something. Teach me. What do you want to know, soul vaccination? I'll teach you anything in the world. You know how I am with teaching. It's all free. I mean, unless you study with me one-on-one, then it's a lot of money. But like, here it's free. I still remember that. How does it go? No, I don't remember, apparently. How good of an album is that? Charlotte or Black Mountain, North Carolina needs to book you all again. Evening Muse. Yeah, Yeah, Joseph. That's, what's Mediterranean Sundance? That's El Di Meola, McLaughlin, and Paco. That's an amazing album, really. That live in San Francisco, and the trio one, which just has like the three of her names in like red, green, and blue, I think. Unbelievable. That was some of my favorite guitar music growing up. How to move bar chords without missing strings. Oof. I honestly don't even know. Yeah. I don't really play a lot of bar chords. I mean, I guess there's bars in what I play, but like index finger bar chords, jazz stuff doesn't have a lot of that. It's more like tiny bars, like inside the chord. Like right here, like I would have little bars. But yeah, I guess I don't know if I can help you with that one. Try again. That's like the try again on the cue ball. Can you give us examples on modes? Which modes? You gotta be specific, guys. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm planning to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm planning to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Joshua Stephan seemed to have taken some image notes from Al Di Meola. Yeah, but he cleaned up nice. I feel like he got less, he looks better than he used to. Joshua Stephan. And Al Di Meola, it's like Benjamin Button too. It's like somehow he looked older at like 27 than he does at 60 something, so yeah, whatever he's doing seems to be working for him. Try it without the headphones. Jared, you should always study the songs that you like. I mean, I think that's really, if there is a secret, then that's it. You know, the songs that speak to you probably have something in them that you need. So if you don't like any jazz songs, you shouldn't learn any jazz songs, unfortunately. But with that said, I would say simple ones with not a ton of chords, are good to start. Like Take the A Train, Autumn Leaves, maybe. That's what people. Maybe even something more basic, like Cantaloupe Island, like a funk one. A lot of people start with Blue Bossa. Just like a couple of chords. I heard your band sounds like Tower of Power. Does it though? I mean, we're more in that electric kind of vein, but yeah. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. He was nice the tiny time I spoke with El Di Meola. Yeah, he seems like a decent guy. He seems like I like guys that don't have. Thanks, Soul Vaccination. Yeah, I'm glad you dig it. I like guys who don't have kind of a professional face and then a public face, and El Di Meola seems like he's pretty good at being that guy. And he put out this album where he's like not wearing a shirt and you can see him like with from his shoulders up, like a Michael Jackson video. And I thought, this guy's funny. At least he has a sense of humor. Dani, why can't you say no to hoes? I don't know. Why? More notes than Tower of Power. Yeah, in one song we play more notes than Tower of Power played in their career. That's for sure. Caleb, I love you too. I'll send you that shirt this week, Jackie. I never heard the song Soul Vaccination. Confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do need you every hour. In your eyes I read such strange things, but your lips deny their truth. Will your answer really change things? You're making me blue. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying can't we still be friends? When you go, you know you'll grieve me. All my life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I need you over again. Hey, this is actual work, Keith. It may not pay like work or be hard like work, but it is work, damn it. confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment. In your eyes I read such strange things, but your lips deny they're true. Will your answer really change things, making me blue? I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying can't we still be friends? When you go you know you'll grieve me. All my life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I need you over again. Smoke on the water. I don't know, I guess that's a jazzy smoke on the water. Your personal New Year. I like that. Still alive. Kicking. But I don't know, man. Like I said before, ever since that second dose of the vaccine, I've been having strange ideas that just start making sense to me. Like affordable housing. Universal health care? Universal income? I don't know, it's just running through my mind. I guess it all just started making sense. I prefer the jazzy smoke on the water. Like, do you guys ever figure, like, why do we even need borders? What's up, Yuri? Super chat. Fuck yeah. Mid-tempo Chat Baker. Is that a Chat Baker song I'm not aware of, or are you asking for a mid-tempo Chat Baker song? Thanks for the super chat. You know how much I love money. How'd you know my favorite? Ever tried playing two guitars at once like that one dude? No. There's yeah, I'm not into that. What's the name of the guy? Jordan? Steve Jordan? Or is that a drummer? What's the name of the dude who plays like the tapping, two-handed tapping? Something Jordan, right? Forget his first name. Anyway, the joke about him is that he sounds like two bad guitar players. Yeah. Stanley Jordan. Yeah. Better to sound like one good one than two bad ones, and that's always the choice. This isn't piano. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the ocean. old-fashioned things, the sound of rain upon my window pane, the starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, this my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I'd like to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I'd like to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Let's see. Dang it, I'm late. You are late. Michelangelo Battio. Yeah, I never understood the fascination with that dude. But hey, I mean, it always looked like I don't know what, like an Adult Swim sketch. Like his thing to me, he's like having that guitar. It's like there's no way to make that look badass. And that clearly sped up video where he's like playing upside down. I don't know. It was all weird. That guy, that's a weird dude. I'm sure hanging out with him is weird. All right. I think Stanley is trans. Oh, Stanley Jordan's trans now, so I'm not sure he goes by Stanley anymore. I could be wrong though. Listen, man, I don't understand how it works in the modern climate. Like, is it transphobic to laugh at somebody's guitar playing? Or should you do it more? Right? How does that work? Because I don't care who he bangs or how he dresses. I just care about the stuff you put on an album when I close my eyes and listen to your notes. And if that's whack, then I'm gonna talk about it. For now, until they erase my YouTube channel. Any Django songs? Sure. Can you rap anything? I would, but it's cultural appropriation. So. I've been on an Ella Fitzgerald kick. How High the Moon Kill Me. How high the moon go? I forget the amount. I used to know that one. Love from India, 2 a.m. Go to bed, man. Himanashu. What guitar techniques are your favorite? I can certainly. My least favorite is tapping. I can tell you that. Abba. Yeah. I don't know, man. I've always want to make. I always want to make like a T-shirt that's like, tapping is for pussies. Marbin. Can you please play Claire the Loon? I actually don't know it. Let's see. Completely different style from jazz. Joe Pass would be better fit for jazz, obviously. Yeah, Joe Pass is pretty good. Let's see. I'm not a fan of their playing either. When I saw Stanley play, I thought it was amazing, but I started listening. You know, it's Stanley Jordan's kind of like the first generation of people before Instagram and YouTube to get famous for doing something that's visually appealing but sonically not appealing. That's how I see it. Like nowadays, a lot of the people who are like great players, there's this one guy, this kid, that I saw playing with like really incredible chops, and it's nice to look at. But if you close your eyes and listen, that's what I feel about. There's another guy who, Italian kid, plays with his fingers. There's like a couple of these Instagram shredders, and I mean, I'm like the next guy. When I see him play, it's incredible. But you close your eyes and you listen to them play, and it's not so incredible. They're not doing anything new, It's like they're doing all the same shit. They just sound like some weird hybrid between. They all sound like a lot of them now sound like either Greg Howe or like some spin-off of like Alan Holdsworth. But I don't know. It's like I don't hear a new voice. Yeah, that's the one. Again, amazing to look at, but like, if there's no video, I don't get it. I cease to get it. Like, I don't feel like it stands out in the way that Scott Henderson or Alan Holdsworth or these people did, where it just kind of jumps out of the track, just like, balls. It's like, how does somebody have such a unique approach to make these melodies and sounds that are so absolutely different, and fresh. And but I think now, it's really, a lot of these people are just victim of the accolades, because if you put out, you get a lot of, the commodity is not money anymore, it's likes. And if you put out a video of yourself transcribing a saxophone solo and piano solo and play note per note using whatever crazy tools you can get there, then you get a lot of likes, and you feel like you should do more of that. What's the guy's name from Croatia? I think young guy plays bug body guitars, incredible stuff. Not sure. I would lose it if you play Scott Henderson. I don't want you to lose it. I think you interviewed Croatian guy? Not sure. I forgot Stanley Jordan. He used to play for free in festivals around here in the day. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you got to participate in that game of innovating with melody, with harmony, with rhythm, with your tone, doing something profoundly different there. Not just having something that looks different. Because a lot of these people have kind of a way of picking or a way of, that, then it's like you haven't seen it. And it's fascinating to watch, but, to always give it the no video test, see if you still like it, the melodies make sense. In your teen years, were you into Creed? I'm from Israel. We did not have Creed over there in my teen years. I don't know if you can imagine, but Christian rock is not huge over there. Last name begins with a B. Yeah, Sean Lennon was pretty badass. I mean, see, that really stuck with you, Figo. Oh yeah, that kid's pretty good. I forget his name, but yeah, the guy with like the hair plays classical guitar really well. Yeah, and the Django stuff. What is his name? I'm glad you appreciate it. What is his name? You guys remember? French guitar player, kid. Who do you think is on the rise for guitarists, if any? So much talent around these days. Is there so much talent? There's a lot of people who like have more technique than ever. But is there so many great songs being written that you listen to again and again? Or are people making things that the shelf life seems to get shorter and shorter? I haven't heard a lot of music I thought was great in a very long time. And I still like listening to stuff with my eyes closed. So on that level, I don't know if I heard anybody. Did you leave Israel for Berkeley, and how did Berkeley change your playing? You know, I'm not sure. I always talk shit about my experience there. I got a lot better. I still sucked when I graduated. But you know, it was also a crucial age. You know, from 18 to 20 something, you grow a lot if you're practicing hard, which I was. So it's hard to attribute things to specifically Berkeley. I felt like a lot of the growth was in spite of it, and I graduated with a whole lot of people who didn't get better. So, you know, talent, technique, but innovation is what I meant. Well, it's hard to say, you know, because it seems to me like more people in their early 20s now can shred over Countdown and Giant Steps than ever and play standards pretty well. But I don't see people out. Boyer, that's right. Or Boyer. Antoine Boyer, yeah. That's right, he's pretty good. Si tu vas ma mère. Something like that. Sidney Bechet, so good. Right, Antoine Boyer, yeah. But yeah, I think it's so there's more people who are monsters at doing well at the pre-decided game, but I don't see people out there getting the experience to actually ripen as human beings, which means playing a bajillion shows. You know what I mean? So there's a real weird show and tell vibe that I'm getting from a lot of these young guys that I find very, very unappealing. It's like somebody slipping a dead boner into your body, you know, because it has all the characteristics of what you want. It's just not hard. But it's you know, like it's amazing because they have a lot of ways. We always talk. I mean, me and Danny had this conversation about how some of yeah, Joshua Meter, that's the Australian guy I was talking about. Again, he's a beast if you look at him. But I don't know, man. If you're listening to the lines he's playing, just listening when he's improvising, are those good lines? Not sure. It's like it looks like really. This generation is the most intense about doing homework, but I'm not into nerd shit. You know what I mean? It's just nerd shit is show and tell. Nerd shit is I made this at home for you, and here it is. I'm presenting it to you, mother. Here, mommy. It's precious boy energy. You know what I mean? It's like shit you show to your mom, which is there's nothing wrong with showing shit to your mom, but it's just it doesn't have that drama in it, the danger, you know? So I don't know, it's hard. It's amazing that, like to me, the difference between the appealing and the grotesque is subtle. It's missing attachment. It's like, you know, there's almost nothing more exciting in the world than breasts, but you don't want to find one in the trash can. You know what I mean? It's like that would really take this from an exciting erotic experience to a horribly grotesque experience. So, yeah, that's how I feel about these players. It's like it's the right stuff, but all in the wrong places. And, you know, but I really wish for one of them to like actually go for like a decade or two of playing shows on the road and seeing what the world's like and let life like just run through them like a punching bag. And then they'll climb out of the other side and their chops are going to mean something. Because it's just what it takes. You just need that. Yeah. Thanks, Jose. Of course I watched Karate Kid. What kind of question? Who was a street musician? Now again, I'm talking in general. I don't know enough about any specific person to tell. But again, you know, I'm actually really hoping to be proven wrong because I like good music. So if he makes an album, whoever it is, one of those kids, yeah, Josh too. If Josh makes an album and it's filled with great songs which he plays on very well, then that's I feel like I'd be the first to admit, you know, and be a fan. I'm looking forward to looking up to people, but it's just you know, like Wes Montgomery, right? It's like or Django, or Pat Metheny, or Scott Henderson, or Alan Holdsworth. It's so easy to like them. You know what I mean? You just listen to it. You're like, yep, makes sense. Like that's killer. That's killer. That tore my head off. So just do that. That's all you need to do. Good solos can't live inside bad songs. It's just an impossibility. You know what I mean? It's like having I don't know, some sort of like beautiful armoire inside of a crack house. Just it makes everything, it doesn't work. It makes the whole space look even worse. Now again, when I see those Instagram things, don't get me wrong. I'm human too. I'm like you. I'm like, whoa, what is that technique he's using? That Josh guy, I saw that thing where he's holding the pick different and playing like the last note of every like phrase legato, and it's like it lets him do all this stuff. Andy Wood is a real player. It was fun watching him. Yeah, Andy's great. Eddie's really good at guitar. Uh, what is your question, Jackie? I think I missed it. What do you think about Slash from GNR? I actually don't think about him a lot. I mean, that band meant a lot to me when I was growing up. I really liked them, but kind of like a pop band, you know. His guitar playing is decent. He's really good at being famous or something. I don't know. It's like he has a funny hat. Can't see his eyes. Poor Mark Lettieri had to follow him. Yeah. I appreciate that, Deacon. That's what we're going for. At the end of the day, it's really about what you're presenting, what you're putting together. You gotta write good songs. Why don't you like Santana? He was in Woodstock. I'm not following the logic. Favorite Latin jazz songs? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I like all the bossa nova stuff like the next guy, you know? Yeah, well, that was the 80s. There was a lot of silly music that, you get into just for like the guitar solo, but they somehow made it worth it. Do you think Satan sold out and went pop Santana? Do you think Santana went poppy mainstream radio just to get some money and impress teens? No, I think he's doing what he likes. It doesn't seem to me like he can do something totally profoundly different. Yeah, Ron Thal is better. Thanks, Jackie. Josh is a good player. I never got into the chicken picking stuff, so it's like to me that's kind of a sound that never really spoke to me. It's just so like obviously licks, you know what I mean? They're not really improvising in the same sense that a jazz guitar player improvises or a fusion guy. Everything has to be like really like worked out. So I don't know, something about that never really spoke to me, but hey, I get it when I listen to it. What's your favorite jazz? Wes Montgomery, Django, say they're really at a class of their own. Who else? George Benson. It always felt a little bit too corporate for me, his thing, but I still dig it. Metheny and the fusion guys, really. But I never liked the Metheny jazz stuff, and I never liked Bright Size Life and like the early trio. I like Metheny group. Kirk Hammett sucks. What do you think? I think Kirk Hammett, again, he's good at being famous. It's a different skill. Josh Smith was on the stage at NAMM with Andy Wood and them. I think Phil X pissed Josh Smith off by whatever. I don't really know Phil X too well. I mean, I've heard a few YouTube clips, but yeah. Uh, I can't play the blues. I don't know that one. How about favorite guitar outside of jazz, especially? Yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan's probably my favorite guitarist of all time. I'm gonna go with him as a solid number one. I just like him. I like everything about him. Always have. There's nothing I don't like about that man. Um, just the most, the biggest, the biggest, hairiest balls there are. Yeah, I don't know. I like Jeff Beck. I even like Gary Moore a little bit. I like. I'm. I don't like a lot of people, but yeah, yeah. Stevie Ray Vaughan's just the best. Uh, I think guitar fans can often confuse technique-driven guitar with music-driven players. Um, I mean, the best is clearly the best are clearly the best. I never feel like anybody's too confused, but I do think that like for a student of guitar listening to Wes Montgomery or Django or any of these like upper echelon guys, it's a lot like drinking from a fire hose, staring at the sun. So you're looking kind of like for a version light of them to where they'll be like that kind of phrasing, that kind of playing would be more approachable, more inside, cradled in something through somebody who's more like-minded to you. Stevie Ray Vaughan too, you know, because it's just when somebody's got it going on and everything's happening, you, it's hard to tell how to even approach doing it. Even a guy like Stevie can kind of make the same pentatonic type of things happen, but you don't have the touch, the time, the feel, the rhythm, the tone, and like nothing is the same. And that's, you know what I mean? It's a lot of yeah. I mean, like a lot of the thing we're trying to find is online when we're trying to like look for a teacher or for information is the truth. But the problem with perfect players or like great players who play very simply or don't use a lot of like advanced kind of harmonic vocabulary, like Stevie, is that you do what he does and it just doesn't sound the same. And that's tough. Uh, that's got to be my signature. I don't like a lot of people. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Why do you prefer Strats over Gibsons? I like the Gibson archtops. Um, it was odd watching an SRV interview. I didn't expect him to sound like a normal guy. Yeah, yeah. Also, he's not a tall guy, and he occupies a lot of space. I wonder how many fans think Vi is superior to Scott Henderson because one seems to be more advanced as a player. Well, I mean, I think both Vi and Scott Henderson are again they're at the top of what they do. Scott Henderson wouldn't be able to play Vi's music very well, and Vi has his own music, and some of those tunes are great tunes for what they are. The giddy kind of childish guitar energy that like this whole shrapnel thing created, of half like the imagery of like the aliens and the psychedelic thing. They really made a sound, and some of the stuff is killer. It's done to an extreme. I've always been a fan of like Ingve and people like him because they just look like they're really it's not like they're trying to play like Scott Henderson and failing at it. Where would you place Tomo Fujita, as a good musician or not? He's fine. I never heard anything by him that I liked very much. Like I don't judge people who don't put out records. You know what I mean? Or put out like records again, that's for me. It's like that's the arena where you present your stuff, and yeah. Hey man, if you have soft hands, you gotta use soft strings. Blues, and probably wrap it up. Big Fat Blues, backing track. Nice tone, dude. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I mean, it's the guitar straight into the amp. Vi has a Patreon. Well, times are tough when you're not touring. Shit. Oh, I gotta wear headphones to hear the track. Changes, just a 1-4-5. Fuck that. We're gonna play over the jazz changes. There we go. It's a D'Angelico. I don't know this Shane guy.
flexible. I can visit my family back.
You're talking about my tone in front of me? How dare you? Yeah, it's been an evolution. I mean, I'm a dumbass. I've made so many mistakes along the way. When I was making aggressive hippies, I was like, why can't I get a guitar tone straight? And then I realized that I used the back of my open 412 as storage for all, like, you know, like just little guitar pedals I wasn't using and cables. And after we made the album, I was like, I'm such a fucking dumbass. And then I just took it all out, and I was like, that really makes it sound more closed, because I had things in there. What's the meaning of life as we know it? What's the meaning of life? It's a good question. I was doing an internal scan to see if I got something, but I drew a blank. Sorry. So there is. I'm not saying it's meaningless. I'm just saying I don't know. All right, guys. I'm curious. What gauge strings do you use on your archtop? Well, I used to use the George Benson 16s, the heavy ones. I think it was 16s or 16s, and these are a set of the 13s now. Just because I really like the thicker ones with low action, but this guitar, just the truss rod inside it couldn't handle the gauge, so I couldn't get the action where I liked it. So this one's kind of a compromise. It has slightly higher action than I usually like for an archtop, and I like flat wounds that are basically as thick as you can get. I mean, not like baritone strings, you know, but I would say like 16s, 15s are probably the sweet spot. But you know, since you don't have to move them side to side almost at all, it's not hard to play. You want a setup that's easy to play. But this guitar is not set up perfect. I'm really actually looking forward to buying either like an L5 or like E175 one day. I like those slightly better than the Angelicos, but somebody just gave this one to me. A great guy, and you know, I've been loving it for, you know, compared to the archtop I had before, which was just kind of like a Hegstrom. But yeah, playing archtop, I'm not really into thin strings on archtops, like Matheny style setups, like with 11s. That's not. It doesn't really get you that Wes kind of sound. Not to say that my sound sounds like Wes's. It doesn't, but you know, you certainly can get closer. Right? You get that kind of closer to the brushy thing when you're, especially. you ever tell your wife about weird questions and weird characters chatting up? All the time. That's why you get married. The guitar is awesome, I think. I like it too. It just has a quality to it that for me is not intuitive, you know. A certain plankiness to the note. I like smoother. Like there's something about the old Gibsons that they just do something very different. They're a different style. There's a lot of pick sound in this one. It accentuates a certain kind of treble.